the Sharyn and Guy Fill-In Podcast. So,
Merry Christmas! It's the Clint, Sharyn and Guy's Christmas special.
Ho, 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 ho.
Worst sounding segment ever.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to our last show of the year.
Woo!
And it's our Christmas special today as well.
early
We're
for a
getting
Chahu.
very festive. We've even got Christmas carols on the show today.
We do. We've got one coming up from Sole Mio. We've got one from Ginny Blackmore.
Yes.
And Chang and I are going to bring back our Christmas carol we did about 3 years ago.
When are you guys going to mention that we're giving away a car?
Also, we are giving away a car this morning.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't made enough of a deal about that. Today we are giving away a $65,000 vehicle. Unbelievable. Plus we've got John Key on the show.
John Key.
You have spent the last how many
On
hours?
the show. I don't want to get too excited about it, guys, but I'm pretty excited.
It is actually ridiculous. Guy has things that he's responsible for on the show. And when I got to work this morning, Chang come up to me and goes, "Oh, Guy hasn't done anything but do the interview for John Key." He goes, "Oh, we'll have to help him."
So let's be honest, that's the only part of the show that
I don't know
even
why I
matters.
was Indian.
Yeah, Chang was Indian this morning.
Your Chang got very Indian at the end there.
So what time's John Key coming in?
He's coming in at 7 o'clock.
And we got a red carpet for him.
Why does he need a red carpet?
And
He
we got to go hire some tuxedos or something. So exciting.
said, you could have at least shaved with the Prime Minister.
I didn't even shave. Oh my God, I got to go home. I'll be back soon to meet the Prime Minister.
He's in just...
Let's do this. Sharyn and Guy.
filling in. JJ, Mike and Dom's Daily 3.
The Daily 3 for Friday, the 20th of December, 2013.
Number 3.
I'm glad you played Hunger Games there because it's almost like we planned this. Eleanor Catton, the Man Booker Prize winner, has tweeted some advice for the Hunger Games. She reckons better revenge on Katniss, by the government obviously, would be to rig the 75th Games so that Prim and Gale are District 12 tributes. Then Katniss, as a mentor parachutes herself into the arena at a critical point, and Peter insists on coming too. They bring down the arena together. And everyone hates them, I guess. That's the flawless plan.
It's a bit rude to go and change the ending to someone else's book.
You can, and especially it's such a great book.
Number 2.
She can do whatever she wants. At number 2, Helen Milner, 50th. I was supposed to not say the numbers today. Sharyn and Chang are so angry. They
That means
smashed the
it's
table.
good. Now I don't have to go buy you a McMuffin.
She bet me that she'd buy me a McMuffin if I didn't say the date numbers. Helen Milner, 50, was yesterday found guilty of the murder and attempted murder of her husband, Philip James Nisbet, 47, a truck driver. Nisbet was found dead in bed at the couple's home at Checketts Ave, Haswell, on the 4th of May 2009. Milner's mother said that her daughter was the spawn of Satan. The Crown said Milner, a mother of two, likely mixed the drugs Finnegan, I can't say that, this is why I'm not a proper newsreader. Finnegan with her husband's dinner, and then may have suffocated him once he was sedated. It really is a sad story. The motive is thought to be a $250,000 life insurance policy. The guilty verdict sparked an emotional scenes at the packed High Court in Christchurch. The victim's grieving family hugged and clapped as Milner was led from the dock in tears.
So her mother called her the spawn of Satan.
Yeah.
Which would in turn make her mother Satan because she's the spawn of her.
I never even thought of that. It's a very sad story.
Number 1.
And at number 1, the Massey University poll for the quote of the year has come out, and this is it.
Well, if any of you follow my Twitter account, you will see that in the Pakuranga electorate this morning, it was pouring with rain. We have the most enormous big gay rainbow across my electorate.
That was Morris Williamson joking about a big gay rainbow during the marriage equality bill. Other tweets that popped up, I'm not tweets, quotes, sorry, I've entered the world of Twitter now and I can't get out of it. Other quotes that popped out, I'm not a spreadsheet with hair by Lord, and I'm not sweating, why are you sweating by Prime Minister John Key, who is coming in the studio today.
Yes, he is. We're the Prime Minister here. You, Guy, are extremely excited about this, aren't you?
I'm so pumped, and I want some weird questions for him. I want people to call and text in 0800 The Edge or text to 3343. Weird and wonderful questions that we can ask John Key. We're going to spring him with some.
Okay. You want
Catch us with the element of surprise.
Why did you turn my mic off?
I didn't mean to.
Is it because your question's so weird? It's going to weird us out to the weirdness.
No, I'm just saying that weird songs like questions like, do you like cats?
Do you like cats? That's a great
Would you
one, all right?
rather never have sex again or have sex with a hippopotamus one time?
Don't say them so fast. I've got to write them down. I can't contain the gold. All right, we're going to ask the top 5 to John Key later.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in.
What we wanted to find out from people is the weird and wonderful questions that asked John Key. He's come out as one of the most quotable people of the year in the Massey University Quotes of the Year survey. And we wanted to find out from you what you would like to ask John Key, because he's coming in today and I'm excited about it and I want to ask him weird stuff.
And we've got Marcus on the phone with the first question. Marcus, what do you want to ask John Key?
If you were a colour, what colour would you be and why?
Ooh.
If you're a colour, what colour would you be and why? That's excellent.
You have to ask it really seriously, like it's a really important, life-changing question.
It'd be funny to hear him answer it, and then I bet you some way the media would be able to spin it to being a racist or something.
Yeah.
It'd definitely be a way.
Yeah, probably.
I'd probably be an off-white. There's a headline in there.
Ooh. Just hold the line for a second, Marcus. 0800 The Edge. Jono, what weird question do you have for John Key?
You could ask him who decides which chickens become roast chickens and which chickens become chicken salt.
Oh my God, that is an absolutely fascinating question.
Okay, so
How
let me.
do they
I'm trying to
decide?
write this down. Who decides which chickens become roast chickens?
And which chickens become chicken salt?
Do they make chicken salt out of chicken?
Are you kidding?
Yeah, no.
No, they make it out of ponies.
No. We're all having a laugh. Seriously, is chicken salt made out of grated chickens?
Oh my God.
No, I thought chicken salt was made. I assumed it was made out of chemicals.
I just assumed it was a special sort of salt that kind of tasted like chicken.
I
Chicken
think.
stock.
Yeah, you make stock and you dry it out and you crush it up and
Really?
you mix in some dandruff and then you got chicken salt.
I had no idea.
You can always ask him. Why don't you get cat flavoured dog food?
Why
That
do
is
you-
cat flavored dog food. That is another great question, Johnny. You are full of good questions.
And which chickens? I'm still finishing writing down the question. And which chickens? And which chickens become? Thank you so much for that. I'm genuinely going to ask that one. So thank you very much.
Please wait there. Actually, we all laughed at you. I've just googled what's in chicken salt, and there actually isn't any chicken in it.
Oh, there you go. Now who's the stupid one on the
It's salt.
show?
It's salt that you put on chicken. It's seasoned salt as a blend of table salt, herbs, spices, and other flavourings.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't think that's the chicken salt he's talking about, though. It means like the chicken salt you get at the cafeteria at school.
Yeah, it is also known
Still
as.
no chicken in it.
It is also
I thought
known
you have
as
to keep it in the
chicken
fridge.
salt.
Nah.
It's called chicken salt because it is the perfect salt for chicken.
Ricky, what question do you want to ask the Prime Minister this morning?
Being the world-class leader he is, I'd want to know when it comes to toilet paper, does he fold or scrunch?
Oh, true. And has he ever asked Barack Obama that question? And does
Exactly.
he do the same one as Barack Obama because Barack Obama does it? Was he a scruncher and then he found out Barack Obama was a folder? He's like, wow, that's my path to success.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ricky, no, I like it, mate. It's going on the list.
Actually, I take it back. Chicken salt.
The research continues on the chicken salt saga.
Chicken salt, as sold in Australia and New Zealand, contains chicken extracts, which is listed as the second ingredient after salt. It is therefore not suitable for vegetarians. However, some flavoured salts sold as chicken salt do not contain chicken extracts or concentrates.
I reckon this
But there is chicken in the chicken salt.
I reckon this question is too political. We don't want him coming in here and just stirring some sort of massive national debate.
I still want the quote of the day to be Clint Roberts. Is there chicken in chicken salt?
What kind of sad vegetarian is using chicken salt anyway? Thank you for your questions. The Prime Minister's here just after 7 o'clock.
Keep the text coming in as well.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom, 6 to 10 weekdays on The Edge.
A few minutes ago, I felt attacked because you guys were laughing at me for practicing before I'd had my first kiss how to pash. I was doing it on the shower wall, and it's not weird. It's better than going into it and biting someone by accident.
Which is what I did. It was a big mistake.
Exactly, but I'm just saying, don't follow the movie Cruel Intentions and spell your name out because that doesn't work.
Okay.
But a few people have text. Exactly. It's awkward, and then you end up saying the letters, and it makes a very strange pash. Okay, stop doing that now. It's creeping me out. But we had some people that have texted in, and they're like, don't be ashamed, Sharyn. So here are my fellow sisters this morning. Tina, where did you learn how to pash?
With my posters.
So were they laminated posters or just normal posters?
No, they were just tacked up on the wall. And
So it's
you
all-
know how you get yourself into the mood kind of thing, and you
No, I don't
and
really
you're kind of
know.
moving slowly into the old, I don't know, it's the same with the mirror. I've actually done it with the mirror as well.
Yum, printing ink.
Tina, were your parents ever concerned that all of your posters had wet mouths?
No, I didn't snog them that much or anything. It was just like, basically, you've got your favourite songs going on and stuff like that.
Who was your
I would have been only like 12.
Who was your favourite poster to Pash?
To be honest, I can't remember because I had so many all over my wall.
How old are you, Tina?
I'm 38 now,
I was
but
gonna say-
back then, that was a long time ago, so it probably would have been like New Kids on the Block or something like that.
Yeah, I was going to say Jonathan Taylor Thomas, old JTT from Home Improvement. That was, I pashed his poster once. He was pretty cool. Thanks for your call this morning, Tina and Dina. Oh, Dina hung up.
that's good.
Dina had pashed her teddy bear,
Amazing.
That's
Classic
creepy.
move.
which is quite fluffy. But it turns out it's not just girls. David, how did you learn how to kiss?
My best friend set me up with his sister, and she taught me.
What, like an instructional class?
Okay, the Prime Minister's just shown up.
David-
How embarrassing. We're talking about pashing posters.
Maybe we could ask John. He may have done something.
No, let's
No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to tell us.
let's give him a second to get ready, and we'll come straight back. The Prime Minister is here. He'll be on the
This
show
is
with
so
us.
embarrassing.
Thanks
Straight
for your
after
call,
this.
David.
Thanks, David. See you, mate.
Okay. Sharyn and Guy filling in.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. It's the Clint, Sharyn, and Guy's Christmas special.
It is the Christmas special, our Christmas special, where we're going to have the Prime Minister on the show.
We were just talking about pashing posters. The Prime Minister walks in, takes one look at us, and just keeps on walking. He's looking swaggy this morning, though. I can report he's wearing a polo shirt and carrying 2 bottles of wine because he's like, I don't want to have to talk to these guys. I'm going to need someone to help me through it.
We've been bumped down the list for a different radio station, but the Prime Minister promises he will come back. He's just not here yet.
We've
so.
poured a glass of water for him. It's just pathetically sitting on the desk, just waiting in anticipation.
We'd look desperate.
Please accept this glass of water, sir.
I have cracked the whip, though, at the other radio station because it's my husband. I said, you better not be longer than 10 minutes because our listeners are waiting. I'll kill you when you get home. So he shouldn't be that far away.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Only
5
days until I squeeze my fat ass down your chimney.
Morning, everybody. Guy, Sharyn, and Clint here. Welcome along to our Christmas special.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Prime Minister of New Zealand and the Chatham Islands, don't forget the Chatham Islands, and unidentified guest, the Right Honourable John Key.
That is nice.
Welcome. And it's also a Christmas present because you don't have to put up with JJ, Mike and Dom awkwardly asking you for
I know,
house invitations.
Dancing, well, hold on. We're not actually out of the studio alive yet. Anything's possible.
We were told, quote, no silly stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's why we come on the show.
Which has really put a damper on our Miley Cyrus John Key twerking remix. Cancel the Prime Minister sized latex one piece.
No, it is Christmas time, John. What are you doing? Are you going back to Hawaii again for Christmas?
Aloha to you, Sharyn.
Pardon?
Aloha.
Oh, aloha. I would like to go to...
You were there.
Yes, I'd like to go to Hawaii with you.
Yeah, I'd go out. Don't tell Bryce that.
Stop inviting yourself along. John, how's oh, this is a professional interview. I'm going to put a little science degree. I need to make this good. John, how's 2013 been for you?
It's been good. We've had a good time. We got through it. It's been a good year, actually. It's nice to be at the end.
Is it fun being Prime Minister?
It is great fun.
Do you enjoy this?
Yeah, I like watching TV on Friday nights.
Oh, that's a lovely...
Yeah, you tune into Jono and Ben, and what do you see?
I do not believe you've ever seen Jono and Ben at 10.
I saw it last Friday night.
Who was on the show?
Well, you were on it.
Nice save there, Mr. Prime Minister. Very nice save.
I do watch it. I watched it Friday night.
John's brought us a Christmas present this morning, a bottle of the 2010 Prime Minister's Pinot Noir.
I know.
Do you make your own wine?
Well, I make that label. It's like everything in life. You should read that label. You'll love it. It's every year's the theme. So this year's the mixed ownership theme.
You
get to keep 51%. You got to get 49% back. Suck it up, baby.
You have in your hands a national treasure.
Oh, it is a national treasure.
A liquid asset that everyone would like to own.
Yeah.
Nice. That looks great. Thank you so much.
We take them to charity. You know, one woman one night paid $52,000 for that bottle of wine. Tripped over in the car park. She'd had a few. I broke it.
No.
I sent her another one, a more heart.
Do I owe you anything for this
No,
one?
it was for you. For free.
For you.
For free,
so
yeah.
much.
For you. I actually, my husband got a bottle of this from me last year, and I took it home to my in-laws' house.
Yep.
And my father-in-law thought he was the coolest person ever.
Can we just stop plugging the Prime Minister's wine for a quick
Bloody
second?
it, you can't even buy
You
it.
can't buy it.
Now,
It's not like some things money can't buy.
I want to start a cool story, bro, because, John, I was in the doctor's office the other day reading an old edition of the Australian Women's Weekly.
Oh, God, I was in it.
Great cover spread of you.
Yeah.
You were weirdly with your wife, but you were holding two
It's unusual for a politician these days, I know.
You were holding 2 cups of coffee for no apparent reason. It was the most awkward photo of all time.
Yeah.
Don't know if you remember it, but
No,
in the magazine, you were listing your favourite things. And I wanted to reveal to New Zealand today, John Key, the Prime Minister of New Zealand's favourite film. John, can you remember what you would have said your favourite movie
Johnny
is?
English.
Johnny English! Prime Minister of New Zealand's favourite film is Johnny English.
I might have to change. That was a while ago. I might have to change it.
Please
Go
change
to
it.
Avatar 2.
A political
Man, it's
reference.
cost me a lot.
Well played.
I cannot believe that
I
you
virtually paid for the thing. So.
How many movies have you seen that you decided that Avatar 2, a movie that hasn't even come out yet, or Johnny English is your favourite one?
Well, I've seen a few.
You couldn't even stump up for like a Kiwi film like Helen Clark would have done.
Oh, yeah, I could. I know, but yeah, actually, the year they asked me, Helen was Prime Minister. So I went with Johnny English, she went with Che Guevara. It sort of said it all. Hey, I won the youth vote.
If people don't know, Johnny English,
Don't worry, work with me. Well, you'll be fine.
John Key's favourite film, the byline is "The star of Mr. Bean is back, and now he's a secret agent."
Yeah, I got to
tell us why you love the film so much.
The sequel wasn't so good. It's when the guy comes up through the toilets is a really nice touch.
I hate Rowan Atkinson.
It's all about imprisonment. Well, yeah, Rowan Atkinson, actually in real life, I've met him, is a really serious dude. He's very funny on TV.
He grinds my gears.
You don't like him?
Nah, it's like Russell Crowe. Would never watch a Russell Crowe movie either. Both of them just, they make me angry.
Yeah, I used
Really
to
angry.
line in Russell Crowe jokes, except then I read in his bio one day he used to be a young Nat. I thought, whoa, stop that.
Take it back.
There's nothing sadder than a young Nat, especially if it was Russell Crowe.
You should see them now. The young Nats are very trendy these days.
They're the biggest bunch of losers I've ever seen in my life.
Day, no,
The fact that you call them trendy is so funny, because once you call someone trendy, that's the biggest insult you can do for a young person ever.
Yeah, well, you wait. You have to come along to one of those events.
There's no way you could get me there in 1,000
Come
years.
on, guy. You'll love it.
John, are you good to stick around for a song with us? Guy has something he wants to do with you next.
Of course.
John, I have for you the worst 5 questions from listeners in the history of all time.
Fantastic.
You're going to hate it. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, I'll love it.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom.
Thank you again for coming in. It's so good to have you here, mate.
No problem, Skin. Great to be here.
We rolled out the red carpet for you this morning.
You
Did you
did.
see that?
It's nice, actually.
Yeah.
It was here last year, too.
Before you showed up, we were embarrassingly talking about where you practiced your first kiss.
Oh, God.
John, where'd you practice yours?
Well, I can tell you who it was with.
Who was it with?
Well, it was on the west coast of the South Island. My
Romantic.
first girlfriend came from Cobden.
Ooh.
Lynette.
Lynette. That is such a Kiwi girl name, too.
Yeah, Lynette. Lynette. She was quite a cutie, little Lynette.
Who could forget
Mind you, it was a long, long time
Do you
ago.
reckon
Put it
that-
this way, you weren't even a twinkle in your parents' eye. In fact, your parents probably weren't even parents. In fact, your parents were nowhere near parents.
Do you think that Lynette now is walking around like, yeah, I was John Key's first pash?
What
No.
could have been? I suppose.
I was probably an unidentified guest.
Also, one other thing I wanted to ask you, I'm so used to seeing you in your suits, and you're very
Yeah.
casual today. You've got the chinos on, and you've got your golfing shirt on. Are you going golfing after this?
No, I'm going out to I wish I was. I'm going out to my electorate. We have a big lunch and we're going to do a bunch of things out there.
Yeah.
Oh, stop bragging about it, bro.
Cash. No, we're going for a nice lunch.
Now, I have organised a terribly awkward segment,
Okay.
John, and it's time for this now.
Okay.
It's the unresearched, possibly offensive questions from people who don't know what they're talking about. For John Key.
I have put together the 5 worst listener questions for John Key in the history of all time.
Okay.
The first one comes over the phone from Jono.
Who decides which chickens become roast chickens and which chickens become chicken salt?
Become chicken what?
Who decides
Well, you
what
haven't done right.
chickens become roast chickens, and who decides what chickens become chicken salt?
Chicken salt. I decide. I decide everything.
We thought you did.
You sign everything off.
Yeah, I decide everything.
Thank you, Jono, for that contribution. Next question.
That was deep.
This is from Twitter. This might be a bit deeper. Which associate ministerial portfolio would you give to David Tua?
Minister of Tourism. Minister of Tourism. He's bound to show people around. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm the minister and he could be my bodyguard.
Next question for the PM.
Nice, you know, someone has a go. Don't like your policies, bro? Take this. Boom.
Yeah,
Game day box. Good night.
that would be really helpful.
Yeah, I reckon.
It would be good.
Question via the text. If you had a theme song for your life at present, what would it be?
I tell you what, it wouldn't be. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble. It'd be rocking with you. Chris Renee, he's pretty good. I like him.
That is amazing.
Can you? How does it go?
Go rocking with you.
Get a long story short.
Take a long story short. Be a rocking with you. Yeah, no, it's a good song.
That was beautiful,
Nice.
but not as beautiful as this next question via the text machine. Studio, ask him why he's killing the remaining 55 Maui dolphins.
I'm not. But
We
I tell you
just
what
got
would kill them. Send them off to a Labour Party conference and they'd die of boredom.
We didn't promise
Anyway, there's not 55. I drained the sea recently and added them up. There's 56.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Now that was...
How would you know? Honestly, my officials come and tell me there's 55 dolphins. I go, mate, what have you drained the sea? Honestly.
How do you count them?
I love this though because you're just giving the best answers, and your press secretary has got her head in your head in her hands.
This is what happens every year. We spend one day here at the edge and 364 days apologising. It's okay, don't worry.
I've got one last serious
happens.
question from me that I'd like to ask.
Yes, guy.
And that is, as Prime Minister, how do you want to be remembered when you leave office?
Possibly not how Liam will be remembered.
So not having an affair? How do you see yourself when you're done?
Oh, I see myself done. Making a difference to New Zealand.
What's your legacy going to be?
Well, I reckon it'll be economic. Look, I mean, let's be honest. The place is cranking.
Yeah.
And it wasn't 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It is cranking at the moment.
It is, yeah. So 1.4% growth yesterday. Who cares about
Will you be
growth?
proud that you're the Prime Minister when the marriage equality bill went through?
Yeah, I voted for it. And I probably got
You didn't show up on the night.
I probably got over the line. The truth was our MPs mightn't have voted for it, and they're much more conservative.
And Bill English said in the news this morning that we're all going to get pay rises. So.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Hey, you got work?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, which is good.
Yeah, it's good.
What do you think? Because with the whole marriage equality thing, sorry to get all like political and stuff. What do you think about what has happened in Australia? How it was, given and then taken away again?
Well, yeah, because that was what happened. Was it happened at the state level, and so the states decided they were doing something, but it's governed at a federal level. So the Supreme Court said they don't have the right to do it. It would be like Auckland City Council saying, "I'm going to pass a law that increases GST," and us saying, "No, it's off." But it has to happen at the federal level.
Do you think they'll get there, though, in the near future in Australia?
Every other country's getting there.
Yeah.
Who cares whether gay people get married? It's their choice.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Very good point. John, before you go, do you have a Christmas message for the people of New Zealand?
I do. I want to wish them a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope they enjoy Christmas and have fun time. And if you're going to Rhythm and Vines, stay out of trouble.
Nice.
advice.
That is good advice.
Nice topical
Don't drink
reference.
too much. That's like saying, well, okay, whatever. But anyway, have a good time.
It's good dad advice from the father of the nation,
Yeah,
isn't
I know.
it?
That's right.
The Prime Minister, John Key, we appreciate you coming in every year. You're a good man. I enjoy that you just come in and have a laugh with us because a lot of other world leaders wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get Julia Gillard in here having a bit of a yarn like this.
John Key, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much and Merry Christmas.
Hey,
mate.
guys, Merry Christmas.
Let's do this. Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in.
We've got two very special guests in the studio. First of all, the lady who loves the beach more than anyone I've ever seen in my life and is just playing some sweet jams there 24/7. It's Jamie McDowell! And secondly, you probably know him as Dallas from Shortland Street. It's the wonderful Cameron Jones!
Good morning, guys.
what?
Good morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Now, the reason you're here is because you've come in especially to help us give away a car this morning.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting.
Have you ever given away a car before?
Yeah, all the time. I'm a car salesman.
Pretty rubbish car salesman if you're giving them away.
I don't know if you guys realise how big of a deal this is, because the only time the Edge has ever given away a car before was when we gave away a
Second-hand
$900 Civic that was falling apart, and that was about 5 years ago. This time we are giving away a brand new car.
What kind of car is that?
It's a Holden Colorado 7. So it's basically that means it's a big ass four-wheel drive.
Yeah,
nice. It's a big like four-wheel drive thing. Be good at the beach. We get over the sand dunes. Yeah.
You could put a shark in it.
Hey.
Yeah, that's for my cause.
I don't think we can legally. I've got to say that you can't fit a shark in the car. Now, time for the big question, Cameron. We all want to know. Let's cut the crap, mate. Who's dying on Shortland Street?
I actually thought you were going to tell us just then.
And for a second there, it seemed like it was a possibility.
There was a second there.
Let me rephrase. Is it going to be hard next year without Roy Mutter on the show?
Not Roy Mutter. I don't want
Let's talk about the Colorado again.
Because I was just saying to you off air, it must be an absolute punish being a star of Shortland Street when they do the Christmas cliffhanger, because your entire summer will have people going, who died on Shortland Street?
Yeah, that's going to be a worry. When we're away, and it's going to be.
It's going to be a worry.
Yeah.
Are you worried about it, or has it happened yet?
No, it hasn't. No, it's happened a lot. I obviously haven't told anyone.
There's a way around it, I suppose. They could not tell you who's died and you shoot it really fast next year. But do you know?
It's already pretty fast, so I don't know if they could shoot faster.
So you do know?
Eh?
You do know who died?
Definitely know, yeah.
Okay, you put your foot in it. You should just go, I don't know, man. I don't know who's died yet.
Is it you?
Eh? That's why I'm here. I'm looking for other
He's
gigs.
very
You
cornered.
can start crying
Do you know
if
what?
people ask you. Be like, I know.
Or just tell someone the wrong person. That's another thing you could do. But I could never
Play
be
with
on
people.
Shortland Street, A, because I can't act, and B, I would just have a few too many wines over summer and be like, guess what, guys? It's Roy Matter. Don't tell anyone. And then I would tell everyone not to tell anyone. And then everyone would know. So don't do that, okay, Cameron?
He's not going to tell us. We know that he's not going to tell us. We're going to send you guys across to the Lotto store to help us give away the car. Guy, you're going to go with them as well.
Do you guys have any car winning tips for the people?
Mm.
No.
I've got one. Don't U-turn into Friends.
It's good advice, Jamie.
I've done it.
Just enemies, eh, babes? When did you do that?
I just did it one night because I'm a really bad driver. Everyone knows this. And I just thought that I'd do a U-turn, but it ended up being into my friend. Yeah. It's okay though.
In her car or into her body?
Yeah.
No, it was into her car. Well, his car. That was I think it was a telecom company car as well.
That'd be all right.
No.
Just before you go, because I don't want you to get caught up in all the excitement when you're over the road and we don't get to mention it. Jamie, you've got a brand new album coming out.
Well, I mean, yeah. Like, I can't actually say anything about it, but yeah, next year. But I don't know.
Well, if you can't say anything about it, why did we even bother to ask?
I'm sorry.
You guys get over to the Lotto store, okay? In about 15 minutes, we're going to find out who wins that brand new Holden Colorado 7. Thanks to Lotto and their Christmas triple dip promotion.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in. Beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Only
5
days until I squeeze my fat ass down your chimney.
What's going on, everybody? Guy, Sharyn, and Clint here. It's our last show of the year, so it's our Christmas special, and we're doing this.
A car for Christmas, thanks to Lotto.
And don't forget that Lotto's Christmas Triple Dip promotion with 200 extra prizes worth over $5 million to be won. Grab your Triple Dip ticket at any Lotto store or online at mylotto.co.nz. We have got 4 finalists. We need to find our last one right now. She will be represented by Jamie McDowell. She registered on theedge.co.nz. Good morning, Jodie.
Hello.
Hello, Jodie.
Hi.
You have an equal chance, along with the other 4 contestants, of taking away this brand new Holden Colorado 7. In saying that, it's 1 in 5. You are 5 minutes away from potentially driving away a brand new car.
Awesome.
Awesome, right?
How are you feeling about this, Jodie? You sound pretty laid back about it. I would be freaking out.
Well, about 3 years ago, I won a brand new Nissan Navara for my parents, so I kind of know what it's like to win a car, but
So
yeah, it's It would make my year, put it that way.
Oh, you're sounding a bit cocky, Jodie. You sound a bit cocky. Well, we'll have to wait and see. You have a 1 in 5 chance to win this, all thanks to Lotto, and we're going to find out very, very soon. We've got our celebrity representatives down there as well at the moment. We have got Cameron Jones, who plays Dallas on Shortland Street,
Yes.
and we also have Jamie McDowell representing Jodie.
We're going to cross down to the Lotto store now. Guy Williams, are you there?
The excitement is killing me here. The excitement is killing them as well. Unlike that lady who's just a perpetual car winner, today it is all on the line. Finally, guys, we're giving away a car. And Jamie McDowell and Dallas are here as well. We're outside the shoe repairs, key cutting and engraving shoe care store with the car and a safe. It's going, and it's going to be absolutely riveting stuff. I can't believe it.
I am nervous. This is the first time we've let Guy loose on his own. He's not in the studio with us, but straight after
Chang,
this.
you pumped?
Oh my God.
Chang, yell into the microphone.
No, we have to say we are coming to you live from One Step Ahead. This is a store which sold the $33 million Lotto Powerball tickets.
Chang is so pumped for this.
Got you, Chang. We'll come back to you guys and give away this
He's
car.
done some research.
Okay, Sharyn and Guy filling in.
We are broadcasting this morning, well, not us, Guy and Chang are down at the One Step Ahead Lotto shop in Ponsonby, which once sold the winning Lotto ticket to the self-proclaimed Westie last September, and they also were the largest ever individual Powerball winner, walking away with $33 million.
That massive one earlier this year.
Oh, that guy was amazing.
I bought my ticket at that shop. I thought it was me that had won the money.
It's so depressing when you don't. Damn it, but you've always got to be in to win.
Guy, Chang, good morning, guys.
Good morning. I'm very nervous about giving this car because I've been driving away with it for a week.
Chang, can we just give it to me?
No, we can't do that. No. We've got 5 contestants here, 2 celebrities representing people at home and 1 online. So we're going to get them to choose the envelope. I'm going to get Kim Willis from Auckland to choose the first envelope, and you're going to enter the pin into the safe. If it pops open, that means you have won the Colorado 7. If not, I'm sorry about that. Okay. All right, envelope 1 to 5. Which one would you like? Pick one. Just don't.
I'm commentating. She's got 5 black envelopes
here.
She chose the
first one. Okay, open the envelope and punch in the code. Come on.
Kim Willis is approaching the
envelope
safe.
is opening at the moment.
Outside.
There's a code in there.
Lotto store.
So you have to enter the code. Press start.
The code.
Press start. Okay, enter the code. Start. Press start. No!
Bad luck, Kim. She hasn't done it.
Are you alright? No. Wow. Sorry. Alright, we're gonna
Good
go.
effort, Kim. Very well done. Round of applause. She tried her best.
We're gonna go. Our second contestant is Alex from Hamilton. You drove up for this, didn't you?
Yeah, but I do work up here as well.
Oh, awesome. So what do you think your chances are? So there's 1 in 4 chance of winning the Holden Colorado 7 now.
25%?
Pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, what do you think your chances are? 1 in 4, technically.
Alright, sweet. There's 4 envelopes left. Which one would you like?
Good luck, Alex.
I'll go with this one.
The middle one. Okay, cool. Pop open the envelope and then enter the safe here. Oh, this is very nerve-wracking.
This is so professional. I feel like Hillary Timmons from Lotto. He's opening the number now.
What could it be?
He's come all the way.
Right, what you do is press start and then enter the code and press start. Here we go. 1, 1, 1, 5. Oh, he won the car! He won the car! Hamilton has won the Holden Colorado 7!
That's incredible!
What are the chances of that?
1 in 5.
Alex, you just won a Holden Colorado 7.
That's me.
It's worth $65,000, all thanks to Lotto. And it might be a little bit smelling like Asian because I drove it for a week. So yeah, apologies for that.
A little bit
Have you been
smelling
eating
like
it?
Asian.
Here's the keys to your brand new car.
The confetti cannon went off and scared the hell out of all of us. We're in shock. Someone dropped a cup of coffee. It's mayhem outside One Step Ahead. Alex, congratulations, mate. What are you going to do with the car?
Drive it.
He's going to drive it, ladies and gentlemen!
One step ahead in Ponsonby. No one goes home empty-handed. All the contestants will take home $500.
Nice.
So no one goes home empty-handed. All thanks to Lotto.
That is so choice.
Also, that is great news this morning for Alex McCauley from Hamilton. He is the big winner this morning thanks to Lotto winning the Holden Colorado 7 thanks to Lotto's Christmas Triple Dip promotion.
Don't forget to grab your Triple Dip with the Lotto's Christmas Triple Dip promotion. Over 200 extra prizes worth $5 million up for grabs. You can grab your Triple Dip ticket at any Lotto store or online at mylotto.co.nz. What a way to start your Christmas holidays with a brand new car.
That is so good. It's such a nice car as well.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom, 6 to 10 weekdays on The Edge.
It's 18 minutes past 8. Guy, Sharyn and Clint here. Guy's on his way back from the Lotto store at the moment. Here he is. He's coming into the studio now.
And we've got our winner with him as well. Alex, congratulations. Does it feel a little bit surreal to you right now that you just won a brand new car thanks to Lotto's Christmas Triple Dip promotion?
I wouldn't say real, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
I meant surreal. Like, it doesn't seem like it's real yet.
No, not yet.
Can I ask
like
what?
Win it, then run.
Can I ask what you were driving before this?
Yeah. Oh, what I was driving.
Yeah. What sort of car did you have?
It's Mitsubishi Sedia.
How old is it?
Nice.
2002.
So this is a lot better than that car.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a big upgrade.
This is an amazing time.
When you drove up from Hamilton, did you actually think that you were going to win this? Because it's a 1 in 5. Did you have that feeling that you were going to win, or were you not really that confident?
I really hope, but I just hope the best person won, really.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, Alex, it's you. Yeah,
I'm the best person.
Can I have your old car? Just going to come out and say, you don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything on here, mate. I was just joking. It's all right.
$5,000.
$5,000. That's a deal. We'll talk about this afterwards.
Mate, we just wanted to say congratulations and Merry Christmas from us and from Lotto. Enjoy your prize, mate. Enjoy the new Holden.
Thank you so much.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint here. Morning. You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having a great time. We're almost done. Are you kidding me? This is the best day ever.
So you say your Christmas holidays tomorrow. What is Christmas holidays for you, Guy? Where are you going?
I go to my hometown of Nelson.
This is what I wanted to ask you
the
about.
The sunniest and most beautiful place in New Zealand.
Are you nervous about going back to Nelson after all the rubbish you've talked about them on air all year?
The people of Nelson will have my guts for garters. That's an expression they use in Nelson.
They also use it in Timaru and other parts of the world.
Because it would almost be...
It's a local Nelson phrase.
Yeah, it would also almost be hometown hero television star returns to town if you hadn't taken the piss out of them with Nelson News for 3 weeks.
I don't think anyone in Nelson is proud of me in any way, shape or form, and fair enough.
Actually, I went to my cousin Morgan's wedding the other week. And
Stop bragging about it.
That was in Nelson.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I know.
How'd Nelson treat you?
I love my family. Amazing. It was an awesome wedding. His bride was real hot. It was good times. But it was like full of Nelson people, and you came up. And the general consensus was, unless they were like young bogan dudes who thought you were awesome, everyone else was like, ah.
He's so annoying.
No, everyone was like, ah.
Was it my family you were talking to?
No, and one quote from someone was, an effing disgrace to Nelson. That's a quote. I won't say who that came from because I don't want to get in trouble.
I love how I've like tarnished the entire region. They're embarrassed by my shame. I'm still proud of you, Nelson, and I still love you forever.
Tell you what, though, you're welcome at the South Street Gallery on South Street, my uncle's pottery shop. It's pretty amazing. Go check it out for Christmas presents.
Always shout out. A lot of people will be going on holiday today is the reason we talk about it. A lot of people will be heading off. The roads will be chocker after work today. So
please be safe.
Please be safe. Please take it easy. Take some time to get where you're going and all of that stuff.
You know when they have like a Christmas roll toll on the news and they literally have made like a graphic with a number turning over, that you should probably be very careful when you're on the roads.
Yeah. The cops are doing that thing this summer where if you're even like 1 kilometre over the 100k limit, you're going to get stopped. So be aware of that. The cops are out there to keep you safe, and hopefully everybody will be around for Christmas if we do that. Yeah. It's
just remember the saying: it's better to be late than to be dead on time.
Oh, very clever.
That's a classic quote from Mary Ellen, just bringing it in.
Thanks, Mary Ellen, for that beautiful contribution. We'll save that. We should save a Mary Ellen quote, a gem for Wind Beneath Your Wings.
Actually, my mum, Mary Ellen, that's who we're talking about, she sent through 12 Wind Beneath Your Wings if we need any for the week. She said, hey guys, I've got a whole lot from my 2013 calendar. Thought I'd send them through.
Cute.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom.
We've been filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom for the last 3 weeks.
Have we what?
We mock them, but we love them.
We do. We love them very much. We mock them because they are workaholics, and they are around the world right now, JJ and Dom, doing this big old. They've been to London. They've been to America.
Jealous.
They're in Berlin right now.
Not so jealous.
And Berlin is amazing.
Nazis, just saying.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's
where the Nazis were from.
That's where they were from.
Yeah.
Okay, I think they've moved on a little, but anywho, JJ and Dom have sent back a whole lot of audio during their trip, and they've been quite long bits. We've played back some of them.
Have we played back?
They are funny,
No,
though.
we have played back some of them.
Have we?
Yeah, we have.
Oh, okay.
They sent us back 3 2-minute Christmas messages
Nice.
to choose from of which one that we were going to use, and Mike didn't send us one because Mike's actually enjoying his holiday.
Anyway, this is JJ, Mike and Dom's message.
Yes,
This
strap
one-
yourself in, as Guy would say.
This one has come to us express from London.
Merry Christmas, everyone. JJ and Dom here. We're on our OE and we're in London and we saw some amazing things.
Oh yeah, we've seen some incredible things like Kensington Palace, where Will and Kate live, Buckingham Palace, the Tower Bridge, Hyde Park, Pippa Middleton's arse. If it was worth seeing, we saw it in London, right?
That's right. That's right, Governor.
And another thing we found is people say, you know what I mean, all the time, like, you want a beer, you know what I mean? And we're sort of like, yeah, we know what you mean. You asked me if I want a beer.
So have a great Christmas and enjoy your Christmas shopping and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, you know what we mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
It's nice, isn't it?
I love saying, hello, governor. It's so racist. It's really offensive to me. It can't be offensive to English people because they're English. You can be as racist as you want to them. Hello, governor.
It's like Australians. It's not racist if you say it about Australians, eh?
Yeah, my favourite part is that they only just noticed that people say, do you know what you mean? Because they've been working with Sophie, their producer, for like a year, and she says it every 4 words.
Do you know
That's
what I
because
mean?
we don't really know what she means.
No
a lot
one
of the
knows
time.
what she means.
Interestingly, though, you said that Mike, we don't have a message from Mike.
Yeah, because he's having a holiday.
I didn't mention it before, but in the last 5 minutes, we've actually just had a message come through from Mike. He's in Fiji.
Did you get it during the song because he heard that JJ and Dom had one?
No one close. It came in this morning. In Fiji, they don't have civil rights for gay people. They don't have democracy, but they've got Wi-Fi, and we've got a message from Mike Peru as well.
Well, good morning, Guy and Sharyn. Thank you so much for filling in. Well, I've been sunning myself on the beaches of Fiji. Look, I just wanted to take this time to wish everyone in New Zealand a really Merry Christmas. Thanks for all your ears over the past year. Look forward to cracking back into it back in 2014. So whatever you're doing, have a safe Christmas, a really happy New Year, and Merry Christmas to everyone in New Zealand.
Here's my thing. There was nothing about that was specifically Fiji. So we genuinely don't know if he has actually gone to Fiji or not, or if he's just down the road.
Who would have gone to Fiji just to listen to The Edge online? I mean, great radio station, but come on, mate. Like, there's got to be something else going on. You're there with your partner. You're there for a romantic holiday. I don't think you're listening to your show.
I reckon he's sitting in a car in the basement at the Edge, just tuned in.
It sounded like he was at a cafe, and I felt like knowing Mike, he was looking around to see if people realised he was doing a Christmas message for New Zealand.
JJ, Mike and Dom will be back at the Edge on the 20th of January.
We miss you. Come back so we don't have to get up early again, please.
Here we go. It's the Sharyn and Guy Fill-In Podcast.
JJ, Mike and Dom.
Kia ora, it's producer Carl here. That is the last podcast for this year. Thank you so much if you're still listening and you've been keeping up with Sharyn and Guy and Clint. It's been an interesting one, but it's been so awesome having those guys fill in for JJ, Mike and Dom. Of course, JJ, Mike and Dom back on the 20th of January, back from gallivanting across the world. And of course, we're definitely looking forward to having them back after a nice long break. I do apologise, there was no producer's diaries today, but to make it up to you, we do have some messages from JJ and Dom, like the ones that we played on air just before. So I'm going to play you. There's another 2 that we were going to play on Monday, but of course there's not going to be any podcast anymore. So I'm, just out of the goodness of my own heart, going to play those for you guys now. Here's the first one. Oh, by the way, these are unedited. I'm going to beat them for on air, but for you guys, you can have the full sweary version. So here's the first one.
Merry Christmas, New Zealand. JJ and Dom here, and we miss you. Now.
We miss you so much. We promise we're going to come back in the middle of January.
We're on our OE at the moment, and we're in Amsterdam.
We are. A hilariously embarrassing thing didn't happen last night. I'm just making this up for the sake of a hilarious broadcast report. We were booked to do the midnight cruise of the canal, which is a beautiful thing in Amsterdam. And JJ sent a text message to her mum, but not really, all about it. But in an unfortunate predictive text error, that didn't actually happen. JJ's mum thought we were doing a midnight cruise of the anal.
Which is something you can also do in Amsterdam, funny enough.
There's been some hilarious encounters here. JJ struggled to buy a bottle of water just a couple of days ago. Should we reenact the conversation?
Yep, that's right. So there's a little bit of a language barrier. Not everyone can speak English and we can't speak Dutch. So we're in a shop and I asked for a bottle of water. So I'll be me and Dom, you be the shop assistant, okay? All right. Can I please have a bottle of water, thanks?
Yes, it's 2-year-old.
Oh, is it really? 2 years old?
Yeah, 2-year-old.
Wow, does that matter? Should I still buy it?
No, it's 2-year-old.
Okay, well, it's just water and I'm thirsty, so I'll have it then, thanks. Even if it's 2 years old.
No, 2 euro.
€2. Oh, €2! Oh, $2. Okay.
Yes, like on the screen.
Okay, thanks. Embarrassing.
Apologies, I'm not sure what that accent was. Also, another hilarious thing that happened in Amsterdam. They have these things here, like we have back home, called coffee shops. JJ went into one of these smoky dens and asked for a tall white. And let's just say, what she got was not drinkable.
I didn't realise they smoked their coffee in Amsterdam.
Let's just say, Leon, if you're listening to this, best you don't do one of those on-air drug tests like More FM did for at least the next 90 days.
Have a great Christmas. A Merry, Merry Christmas.
Okay, so good. That was nice. Thanks, guys. Here's the second one that I promised you.
Hello, New Zealand. It's JJ and Dom here. We're on our OE and we are in Berlin, Germany.
The most incredible place I think I've ever been to in my life. I was walking around today looking at all these important historical monuments and areas thinking, shit, I wish I paid more attention in Year 9 history instead of just sitting there with my Discman on listening to Guns N' Roses.
You and me both, baby. History was so boring back then, but now in my old age, I'm finding it really fascinating.
Yeah, we've seen some amazing things. The site of the Berlin Wall, where that used to be, Hitler's bunker. If you've seen the movie Valkyrie, you'll know about Hitler's bunker. That's now just a car park. It's been all buried up. We also saw the Jesse Eisenberg Gate, which is amazing.
Jesse Eisenberg Gate?
Yeah, that big gate. It was named after the dude that was in the Facebook movie.
That's the Brandenburg Gate.
Who's Brandon? The dude from 90210, why has he got a gate?
Really should have paid more attention in history.
Yeah, we also saw the, and this is, I think, the most amazing thing, scrap all that other stuff, the hotel where Michael Jackson dangled Blanky.
That's right. Hotel Adlin is very, very famous now, and mainly, not just for that reason, but mainly for that reason.
And today we went to a place, and Carl, I don't want you to edit this out because it's a place name, so it's not offensive, just like Whakapapa and Whakatane is fine to say on the radio in New Zealand. We went to a place here in Berlin, Germany, called...
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, we did.
Fuck yeah. So have a Merry, Merry Christmas and a fuck yeah.
Hey, JJ, what should we do tomorrow? Do you want to go to fuck yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Should we get a fart there?
Fart. Oh,
That's the German word for right.
Okay, we'll get a fart there.
So we get a fart to fuck yeah.
Okay, fart to fuck yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, New Zealand.
All right, so there you go. Thank you so much again for downloading and subscribing this year. It's so good to have you guys. So good to have you, especially when you can't join us on here. It's awesome to know that people are still wanting to listen to the show on the podcast, online and on iTunes. So keep downloading. We're going to be back next year, the 20th of January. That is when we're all going to be back in full swing. Until then, have a great Christmas break and a really awesome New Year's, whatever you're doing. Cheers.
JJ, Mike and Dom, back January 20th.
The Huge.